Right, joining me now is my old mate Tony Cizé. Come a little bit closer, Tony, don't be shy. He's not a line-up. He's probably got the worst laugh in boxing. Right,
still have.
So Tony, what brought about the idea of organising this boxing reunion in London?
What it was is just trying to look after the people that we know. We go by boxing with people for half of our lives, and then we go, and no one gets to hear about them anymore. No one, if they're sick, if they're not, if they're dead, we could go to their funeral, or if they need help, we could help them, and no one gets to know about them. So this is why it was so important for me to try and get a collective lot together who are boxed with, who are internationals, who travel the world and won gold medals, in different competitions, and went to the Olympics and Commonwealth Games and Europeans. All these people are here. That's how talented, our era was. And I think we needed to all keep in touch. Everybody needed to keep in touch to know what was happening. So I brought this on to try and get it every year. Not a lot of people come today because I think that when people are not there well, when things are said on the group chat, I think what we should have done is control that group chat a little bit more, where it's just serious stuff happening on the group chat, where people started posting pictures. I think a lot of people might have thought it weren't serious enough, this event, but it is. It's very serious in the sense of bringing back people who box for England, internationals who had a good career in boxing and professional. And not only that, is to bring the young people through as well, because we wanted young people to come to this event as well. Hopefully, next year we would have the money properly, get it together, because this was on the fact that everyone was going to come. We had about 60 people to bring friends and family and people to come. But we got more people which have come, which is brilliant, because it's the biggest we've had. But we're hoping more to pay for the venue. But it's the best, it's my mate's venue. It's fantastic. And you can't get any better than this. If we had it outside, problems happen. Boxers being attacked, boxers being, too much liquidation in their systems and hard to get themselves home. But here, they can get themselves home, and here we're not going to have any problems. So it was worth doing. I've had to pay for it myself now because, but it was worth it. It was rather, one of us don't have an accident. That £1,200 is nothing. It's for a life, to see them people in there happy like that, and not seeing some of these guys for such a long time, and some of them are ill, really ill, mentally ill. So to see everybody be happy and get happy again among, friends, and it was brilliant just to see them happy, smiling and laughing and having talks and reminiscing all their years of boxing.
So you got people coming all the way from Manchester and Swindon,
Manchester, everywhere.
Justin Turley, Michael Brody.
Oh, fantastic! And more will come, because this is what it's all about. We want more people coming to this event here, making it big. Making it a big event where we can all get together and share, what's happening in our lives and help each other as well. Because if someone's ill, we want to know what we can do to help. So it's so important. In our lives, we've been told all the good things that you could do, as a boxer, and then it stops. All of a sudden it stops. And then it's a lonely sport, very lonely sport when you think about it. So a lot of people can get ill, just by, not boxing anymore. It's the thing they did from day one. And then all of a sudden, they don't do it no more,
And the friends have gone.
And the friends have gone, and they can get ill. A lot of people can get ill of that, and a lot of people have. So we're to show them that we care about them, and I do anyways, and that's why, I've got this event at the Moors bar in Essex.
Yeah.
Fantastic place. You can't get better place than this.
Right, well, let's talk about your boxing career. You boxed at Repton.
Yeah, the best
I'll probably
club.
film most of your fights anyway.
The best club. Oh, you filmed all of them.
Right, so when you first started boxing,
look green in the yellow and green. That's my favourite song.
Simon Cowell, your number. Right, so Tony, when did you first start boxing?
I started boxing when I was around, must have been 16. 16, you know, after football didn't work out for me. And, you know, I was playing at Bournemouth, and that was Harry Redknapp who told me, you know, to go and box. It was unbelievable. I was there in 1986, training in Bournemouth, and, you know, something happened, an incident happened, and, you know, I hit somebody, you know, well, he's gone through me. And then Harry's come to me, called me in the office, and he said to me, you know, we've got to let you go, son. This is too much. It's happening too much. You're fighting. You don't want to train properly. And, you know, I was homesick. I was Roman road, you know, come from home. I'm missing my friends and that. And so he told me short. He said, listen, you know, why don't you take up boxing? You know what I mean? But he said it in such a way. He was telling me off. And the next thing he said, but what punch? Oh, you know that mellow man. So, you know, he was telling me off, and he was letting me know at the same time I should go and box, and that's what I did. And my first club was Poplar Boys, just for where I lived down the road. I used to watch Rod Douglas running, so I said, yeah, I want to be like Rod. You know what I mean? Watching him lifting up that gold medal in the Commonwealth Games, and you know, it was fantastic.
So, how far did you get in the ABA? You got the ABA finals?
Yeah, I got the ABA finals.
Who did you box?
And I won it, You know
I know that.
Yeah. So,
who did you box?
I boxed a few people, you know what I mean? So,
when you won the ABA title?
Who did I box? Turley. Yeah.
Justin Turley was here today.
He's here today, fantastic. He's the man.
All the way from Swindon.
Really brilliant. I know, all the way from Swindon. And look, you know, he's wicked. He made my days. You look at that. You know, we boxed each other, and he's here, and a good event to see everybody.
There's a few you boxed here. You've got Dave Walker and Danny Happy.
Happy, all of them. You know what I mean? It was fantastic. You know, and you can't get better than that. You know, these are people that you know, you win or lose, it doesn't matter, because they're friends for life here. This is what I want to replicate and keep it going and keep people coming to events like this. So if we know we've got a place for them to, you know, if they need to talk, if they need to help, we can do it. We can do it together. We can really help boxers and young boxers also.
You got a boxing club as well, Tone? Omnibus.
Yeah. And it's fantastic. We've had some great champions come out of there, Ahara Davis, and we've got one special gentleman, Anthony Yard, who's going to be taking on Kovalov in Russia soon, in about 3 or 4 weeks. So it's fantastic, you know, to see that a club which all I wanted to do is help young people achieve things in their life, you know, get them off the streets, stop them doing shit, you know, and making them know that they're somebodies. And these guys have done that, you know. Umar Sadiq, I'm very proud of them all, because they've made me what I am today as a coach, because by me giving them what I learned through all my coaches, you know, Tony Burns and, you know, all them good coaches that I had. And who else did we have? It was fantastic. Dave Odwell.
George.
George. Bloody hell.
Lionel Omar.
No. He was a fighter. Yeah, but he's turned into a good coach. He's turned into a good coach now.
Yeah.
He has, but through the system of, you know, the Repton, you know, good individual, good coaches that we had. We had fantastic coaches. George Odwell, I learned everything off of George. And, you know, he passed away last year, you know, so, you know, all my condolences to his family. He was the best.
Right, Tone, schools boxing. Do you think we should have boxing put back to schools?
Boxing back in schools?
Yeah.
It would be fantastic if we could do that. That's what I campaigned. I campaigned for that, schools boxing, for many years. And I still, you know, I'd love to have that happening. I was one of the first to go into schools to try and get back, you know, non-contact boxing in schools, so we could get the schools back and, you know, interested in things like that. Especially in Newham, I had about 15, 16 schools you know, which were, you know, with the non-contact boxing. But once we won the Olympic Games, that was it. It finished, you know. It's a shame, but you know, a lot of kids were on it. A lot of kids. That's why I found all the good kids like Hara Davis and Umar Sadiq when I was running that program.
Right. Cheers, Tone.
Thank you.